going on, everybody? How you guys doing out there on this fine Saturday evening, baby? Oh, yes. What's up, everybody? We should probably get things started pretty quick. There's a lot to do. I don't know what to tweet though. What's up, Lakers bodyguard? First one in here, followed by Apollo X. Cam Leskin. Cam Leskin. Is probably something else. There's something I'm thinking of, but I don't know if that's a. There's nothing bad with that, right? Anyway, I'm a broke honky. Stephen Bailey, Zolo Harris. What's up, everybody? What up? What up? What up? No video tonight? No video tonight, Frojo. I tried a little bit earlier today, to you know, put it all together. The what's it called? The Realm video and kind of my thoughts on if I'm gonna be playing and stuff like that. And dude, I was just coughing way too much. So yeah. I'm actually feeling a bit better right now than I did earlier today, but even still, I'm probably I figured that's how it's pronounced. I was just thinking there's nothing bad about that. Hold on. I need to Google and see if there's like an Urban Dictionary type of thing. I don't see anything. Okay. Camel skin. Oh man. Well, I'll be waiting for that video. I'll try again tomorrow, Frojo. We'll see what happens though, man. No promises. The other videos I didn't have to do any talk. Actually, I was going to do some talking after one of them, but I won the whole sick thing, and then the other part was just like, let's just leave it be. You know, the interview is enough for a video. I was gonna share some extra thoughts, but I'll do that in a different video, whatever. But anyway, what's up, everybody? Hashtag butt crack raid. What is a butt crack raid? Is that a whose raid is this? Whose raid is this? But what's up, Pixie Bill? Oh, you know what? I gotta change something. Hang on. Oh man, excuse me, guys. I can't wait for this whole sick thing to go away. But yeah. Derek Chris. Am I saying your name correctly? Either way, you send it over $2. Thank you very much. Saying, make me a duel. My name is Franco Soul. Duel you? Is that what you're saying? I mean, I don't normally take duel requests. But I'll make an exception in this case. Thank you very much for the 2. I'll give you a little preview of what's gonna happen in the duel. It goes something like this. Slap. Little preview. I see Dreamin' in here. Is that a Dreamin' raid? Is that what that is? It was either Dreamin' or Dap, I figured, but I don't know. I didn't know who the raid was, or where the raid was coming from. Oh, it's a Dap raid? Okay. It is Dap. Okay, all right. What's up, A-Rob? All right, hold on though. What am I? Franco Soul. Did I put it in right? Did I miss it? Am I just not seeing it? Help me out here. Did you see my Spidey attempt against Thing where the pre-fight failed? Hilarious. I did not see that, no. But I've seen it before. I've seen it happen to FaZe, so yeah. Have one Captain Infinity War? I'm sorry, I'm not seeing it here, man. Oh my God. Did I search the wrong name? If there's a... Tell me again what to search. Cade sending over $2 as well, saying, make me a Duel 2. Username is Pig Ol Venus? Is that Venus or Benis? Might be Benis. I don't know. Oh my God. Cade, thank you very much. Don't worry. You sure? Okay. I was gonna try. BG, are you a Clutch fan or are you going to that show to see Dropkick Murphys? Well, it's a late birthday present, really. I wanted to take Laura. So yeah, I'm more into Clutch. Clutch is I'm a big fan of Clutch. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't listened to, I don't think any of their new stuff. And I'm not even saying that in a way like, ugh, the new stuff sucks. I'm saying like, I don't even know what their new stuff sounds like. You know, I don't remember the last album I heard of theirs, but I am a big fan of Clutch. I've seen them before once. Dropkick Murphys should be fun too, but and I think Laura likes both bands, so yeah. Anyway, let's get down and dirty. Let's get to some stuff. Chuck D 103 sent it over $1. Chuck, thank you very much for the $1. Where's your last message? I never got a tweet out, did I? I need to do that too, I guess. I'll do that in a sec. Let me see. Oh, I don't see a last one from you. So I'm not sure if it was just an issue where YouTube didn't send the message or what, but or maybe just send it $1 just to send $1. Thank you very much if that was the case. Speaking of, yesterday there was someone, APX Predator, that sent over $1 after the stream had stopped. Try to say thank you in the chat to that person, but I don't know if they saw it. So, APX Predator, if you happen to hear this right now, thank you yesterday for the $1. But yeah, Chuck D, thanks, man. All right, let me get a tweet out. Let's see. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Let me see. Let's just ask them a question today. If you were going to grind for Man Thing, wait, that's the name of the character, Man Thing, right? I think Man Thing. Okay, yeah. If you were gonna grind for Man Thing or Guillotine 2099, which would you be more pumped to go for? Yes, I am now live. Okay. Tweet. I'm kind of thinking about going for one of them. I won't. But it's fun to think sometimes. Alright. Anywho, the tweet has been tweeted. Let's do this quest. Let's see what we got. What kind of champions we got throwing today? What is this? Mystic or tech or skill plus villain. Okay. Well, it is villain use, so that's nice. Oh boy. In case there's Havoc. Ugh. I don't have that great of options here. Mystic, tech, or skill villains. Jesus, maybe I should have kept Juggernaut on the team. Honestly, it's probably good to bring in Ghost. Let's bring Mordo. Maybe it could be useful. I guess we'll bring in Red Skill. Get some of this action going. Uh-oh. Dun 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 dun. Damn it. Sorry about that, guys. Lola. Oh, man. BG, make a Lola shirt for some merch? I could do that. Alright, and I guess I'll also throw in Ultron. Get some, you know, some suicide-friendly champions going. Brian Laska's lazy. Well, I don't want to support the lazy people out there. But, okay. Alright, let me see. I sent Kat a banana sticker and magnet also with her other stuff. She's very happy, and I am pleased with myself. Star, that's awesome. That's awesome that she got all the stuff and everything. Oh, man. We got the best people in this community. That was very cool to send that stuff over. Yo, BG, which Science and Mystic Champ is the best to rank 5-star? The best one is the one that you need. There is no best. It's all situational. There's a lot of champions in this game. There's not just a couple of good ones and the rest stink. There's a lot of good ones these days. It all depends on what you need. I can tell you some that I like. I like Void. I like Thing. I like Torch. For the Mystics. Excuse me. For the Mystics, Claire is cool. She's new. God, I'm gonna die. This is like the first fight, and I think I'm already dead. I'm Mordo. It's been nice playing with you, Mordo. Oh, he didn't kill me. He didn't kill me. There's hope. There's hope. There's no hope. Okay. B. Daniels sending over a buck. Thank you very much. Where's your last one? Switch the P and B in Cade's message and you know how to pronounce Bennis. I don't know if that's true. I wouldn't. You can't just switch letters like that. That's against the letter policy to do that. Can't do it. I will do no such thing. But thank you very much for the buck, B. Daniels. Appreciate it, man. Did I miss a Lola sighting, Pixie Bell? You sure did. About how much should I value Torch in terms of overall game content? Torch is a little bit situational. I mean, that's one of the reasons why they said they wanted to buff him. I guess they were feeling like he's not where they want him to be in the everyday average ordinary fight. But against Mystic Champions, he's a monster. If you need Incinerate, there's some specialized nodes out there that need that. He's fantastic for it. Speaking of being fantastic, he's a member of the Fantastic Four, so he's got some. He's part of some synergy teams. And he's got some anti-healing abilities as well. So overall, very solid champ. Let's go, Groot. Pop that L1, dude. I don't feel like pushing you to an L2 today. Come on. Come on, son. Thank you. Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Those are very cute, but very expensive. Very expensive? Dude, I need to get some rage buffs going, some furies. No damage right now. What the F? What the F, man? Hi, brain. I live in copper. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but cool. Something to do with King Charles. Something even had the same color scheme. Well, this is the Lola is a King Charles Cavalier. I don't know where that name originated, but it sounds like royalty. And she is a royal pain in the butt sometimes. F6 tier 2 alpha in the overflow at the moment. My only rank 4 option is Luke Cage. Would it be a good idea to rank 4 Luke Cage to make room for more tier 2 alpha from the overflow? Don't let him expire. Don't let those tier 2 alpha expire. Luke Cage is pretty sweet. I still use him from time to time. I don't know what the rest of your roster is looking like, but even with the bunch of rank 5s that I have, I still turn to Luke Cage on occasion as a rank 4, and he's helpful. Let's use I should use Ghost here. Kind of want to use Red Skull. What are the rest of the fights looking like? Yeah, let's use Red Skull. Ghost will just be my backup. Try to get some what's it called going. Some L2 shock damage. The weird sailor sending over $5. Thank you, dude. I'll update the big old D. Oh no, I lost one of my charges. Damn it. Update the big old D in just a sec. Let me finish this fight. That requires my full focus to get maximum shock charge duration. Should have waited longer, actually. I'm not going to be able to extend that. Should have waited until it's closer to 3 bars of power. See? One little mistake. That's all it takes. Oh, well. Red Skull's such a beast. Alright. What's up, last Sergeant? Hey, BG, the girlfriend asked me to talk dirty, so I described the space behind the fridge. Ugh. I bet she was into that. Through weird sale. Alright, hold on. Let me, update the D real quick. Alright, where is your last one at? Let me see. Last one is... Hold on. Alright, there we go. How long did it take you to hit 1K subs? Oof. Good question. I don't know if I remember. I want to say maybe... Maybe like 2 months? If I had to guess. I mean, I think there's I know there's websites like Social Blade that track the numbers and stuff. I'm not sure how difficult it would be to like figure it out looking at that site or something, but yeah, just trying to guess. I would say maybe 2 months. A lot of effort too, though. That's the thing, is that like it totally matters, like the amount of effort you're putting into it, you know. Just trying pretty hard, so. And it's like the type of content. Oh, you're sending over another 5 saying I'm trying to get up there on YouTube. Okay. So the advice I can give, I guess best advice I can give is to make content that that helps people. Oh jeez, not paying attention that time. Oh well. Make content that helps people. It you know, I mean, people appreciate the help, and they will respond in kindness with a subscribe and all that, you know. Doesn't always have to be strictly helpful. You know, of course, you could throw all kinds of stuff in there. Crystal openings, of course. Just some, you know, some random fun stuff, whatever, but yeah, try your best to come up with some helpful stuff. There's a million, you know, there's always a million different things that you could do to help people. So many different champions in this game. Come up with little tricks or little guides on how to play them and stuff like that. And yeah, it's a win-win, man. It's pretty good the way it works that way. But dude, thank you so much for the now $10. I really appreciate it. I'll have to check out your channel. Thank you very much. Would you just drop by and dropping a like? Thanks, man. It's got Namor out of 5-star basic. Used my mutant gem I got from SA. So happy. Nice. That is very nice. Good stuff. ABG, a guy I know was planning on fighting another guy, and the fight was hyped for years. He didn't fight. Can I call him I'm gonna change it to wussy. Just can I call him a wussy? Sure. I don't know who we're talking about here or what. Who's involved in this, but yeah. Leonardo Rufo sent in over $5. Thank you very much. You know, hold on. Before I read your message, I will tell you this. So I do not remember how long it took to hit 1,000 subscribers exactly, but I can tell you what the first few uploads felt like. The first few uploads were, you know, it was basically me clicking refresh on the video to see if it got any new views, and that was how I got all the views. You know, it would be like 30 views on the video, and 29 of them were me, and one of them was my mother. You know, very, 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 very few subscribers in the beginning. Talking like, I was stoked when after uploading like 3 or 4 videos, I had like 10 subscribers. You know, so you know, sometimes you just need like a certain video to take off, but if you keep at it, it'll happen. But okay, Leonardo Rufo, thank you very much for the 5. Appreciate it. Is that Habakram in here too? Yo, sup, you skid soldier? Sup, dude. Alright, where's your last one at? Oh, here we go. Wait, where? Oh, here we go. BG, how you feeling today, man? You were actually rated above Hobbit. How did I miss that? You know, there's been better days. I'm still shaking off the con flu, the Comic-Con flu, the New York Comic-Con flu, to be exact. The particular strain I have is pretty annoying. So yeah, man, lots of coughing, lots of blow my nose, lots of just in the face and throat and all that, you know? Oh, maybe that sounded wrong. But anyway, I'll get better. Other than that, man, life's good. You know what I mean? Hopefully you're doing well. And yeah. Thank you very much for the 5 once again. Yo, Brian, Friday night I opened my very first ever featured 5-star crystal and got Warlock. Oh, Jesus. I just got rocked. Well, very nice, dude. Congrats on your Warlock. That's probably the best pull in there, I'd say, man. Warlock is awesome. BG Quick Hello, nice gaming lighting interview with Gabe, well done, keep it up, thank you, thanks. It's always fun talking to Gabe. I feel like maybe I could have killed him if I just went for another 5-hit combo, special one. Let's see if it would have happened. It would have happened, it turned out. Oh well. We got a thing fight at the end here, huh? Oh boy. Maybe I should have saved someone like Kingpin for it. This fight might be a little rough, actually. Eef. The Weird Sailor sending over another 5, dude. Thank you very much. Give me a sec to read that. This fight, there's a high probability of me losing this fight, so I want to deal as much damage as I can before I die. Although I'm dealing some decent damage. I forgot he's not immune to poison, so my poison's putting in a tiny bit of work here. It's nice. How many? Oh Jesus, that's. Ooh, I lived. God, the auto evades. Okay, no, fine. Whew. Hanging on by a thread here. Holy jeez. Okay. Past 50 not too long ago. Do everything off my phone right now. Would you recommend getting a laptop and face cam to improve stream quality? Yes and no. God. I'm gonna try to do it in 2 combos just to make sure I push him over. There we go. I recommend do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? That's the greatest part about YouTube is like it's tough to get things started, but you get to do whatever you want. Oh, jeez. You get to do whatever you want. For example, you got someone like Invincible who, you know, for his videos never showed his face or talked to them and everything. I think it's more difficult to build up an audience that way, but it's kind of your own choice of what you want to do, what you're feeling. But you know, of course, improving the quality is a good idea. I wouldn't get too caught up in the quality though, as long as people can, you know, like understand what you're, you know, what the intention of the video is, like it, you know, as long as the video is clear enough and you're able to do what you want to do in it. I don't know if you're able to like you know, record voice on your phone and stuff, because I've never tried it, but yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is higher quality the better, but don't get too caught up in it. You know, you can make something work off of, you know, practically nothing. So never let that prevent you from pushing on, you know. I have a pretty nice setup right now. When I first started, though, I had, you know, I was, man, it was a miracle that I was recording videos and editing them. The setup I had was so garbage, but it didn't matter, you know. You do what you can. And I was using my my $300 Linux computer, which is decent, you know. $300, you can make something decent, but editing videos, it wasn't that really. At the time, there wasn't even a good way to really edit videos in Linux that I found, at least. Alright, let's see. Oh, no. Okay, never mind, we're fine. Let's see if we can keep Mordo alive for more than a fight this time. So far, so good. So, PG, you ever thought about putting up merch? Thought about it, I guess so. But, I didn't really want to. I don't know, man, like, it could be cool. I almost made a shirt one time. I was kind of screwing around with, like, the type of shirt that I'd want. And I mean, there's other things you could have for merch too and stuff, and it's cool because it's a way for people to support you and get something in return. So, like, I don't have anything against merch by any means. When it comes to that, like, I think merch generally is cool. I know I've bought my fair share to support whoever, right? I used to wear, like, exclusively band shirts because I just wanted to support them. Like, I knew these bands weren't making a whole lot of money. If I was only paying like $10 to get in their show when they weren't the only band listed, I'm like, oh man, these guys are getting crap for money. I better buy some merch or something. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, there's also, like, it's probably a hassle on some level, right? So I don't know. I'll probably have merch at some point, but for now, focused on too many other things to do that. The only actual merch I have is the stickers that I give out for free. BG, ever thought about using candle wax instead of turtle? Tried it, didn't like it. Although, I might be biased since I am on the board of directors for turtle wax, so. Hey BG, I'm still stuck with ranking one of my mutant characters, so which one is better? 4-star rank 4 to rank 5 Nightcrawler, or 5-star rank 2 to 3 Havoc? Both decent. Havoc's probably going to be the right answer. I do like Nightcrawler, though. I do feel like Nightcrawler is an underrated champion. It's overall underrated character in the game. Should use Red Skull for this, right? How does the heal block work again? Need a little refresher. If the opponent is stunned with the heavy attack. Okay, got it. So L1 into heavy. Got it. Couldn't remember if it was like just the heavy always heal blocks or if they had to be stunned. Or I guess parry. Oh, yeah, so you could always do it, right? Like, let's... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, man. The old Red Skull. Let's do it again. Let's gain some armor ups, shall we? Hey Brian, only 12 4 stars until they're all at rank 4 plus, dude. GM, man, that's gonna be so sick to have. Oh, God. At the same time, I just threw up a little thinking about running all those 4 stars. Oh, my God. But no, man, that's a sweet goal to accomplish. It's pretty nuts. I want a BG action figure. Accessories included bald caps, a banana, bottle of turtle wax, and paint roller. Wow. Dude, how much would you guys pay for that? $500? More? Do I hear $1,000? God. Part of me wants to have something really stupid like that where like yeah, there's like one thing that exists. Yeah, it's like an actual handmade by me lifelike doll or something like that. And what's it called? And I have it for sale on the website for $10,000. It's just the only one. No, I need to make sure there's no possible way that anyone would buy it. And honestly, man, there's some people in this community, man. They got some money. So 10,000 just on the off chance someone's like, yeah, screw it. We need to raise that price to 100,000. Suck it, Nightcrawler. I have 9 paths left of my legend run. Typing this between moves. Cool, man. Well, good luck. 9 paths left. You're in the home stretch right now. Bell? Is that Bell or Belly? No, just Bell, right? Delphine style. Sell some of your bath water. Oh wait, what is that? Oh no. Oh, is that? Is that what I think it is? I'm trying to think who would sell bath water. And the thoughts that are coming to my mind are not very pure right now. What the fudge is up, Bride Guy? At the 3.5. Or at 3.5 for Torch. 4-star grind drains the life out of me. Don't know how you can do those big 5-star featured ones. Jay, let me tell you, man. Yeah, there's no life left after after 5-star featured. Jeez, sorry guys. I'm really trying not to cough. But yeah. Is that an OG legend that I see in here? Well, that sent over 20 bucks. Roden! Dude, Roden, what's up, man? How you been? When you come back to 4 Loki? We could make room, dude. You know you want to come back? Bring Doobs back. Oh, whoops, sorry if you guys heard a Windows sound. Do not check your computers. That was me. Hold on, though. There's no message. I was trying to control F to see if there was something in the chat from you. But, oh, excuse me. I don't think I see anything. I don't think I got anything. But Ronan, dude, thank you so much. It's my old alliance mate, old battle group mate, old officer that told me where to go, what to do. You're missed. Nope, no message. Okay. Well, my message stands the same. Come on back, dude. We're still doing war, so you probably don't want to, but you know. It's good to see you, man. Thank you very much for the very generous 20 bucks. Dreaming was so cringy at Comic-Con? Dreaming streaming. He's fine. He's a fine lad. We do wait. We did 2 BG war with both BGs. Full. The other alliance had 13 members per the champs. Oh, dude, sounds like you got a easy win. Good stuff. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know how many people were in the alliance that we're going up against right now, but they didn't have a full defense, so we may have got an easy win ourselves. No! I was gonna die there. Get your bathwater right here. 1 quart of Sunday morning frat boy. Newborn water bath. Granny extra wrinkles. What? What the heck? You think 25 will get Venom? I don't. I hope it's possible, but I would recommend going higher if you can. Tweet. Alright, hang on. Give me a sec. Let me get through this thing fight real quick. And can I just convert that bleed to a rage? Uh-oh, wait, hold on. I messed up. I need to belly bump this guy. Oh, thank goodness for going unstoppable. Wow, that was an interesting interaction right there. I'm in some trouble, though. Yep, now I'm fine. Go ahead, dude. Do your stuff thing. Let's not hold back. Pop the L2. Looking good again. You know what? Let's take ourselves down to 1% health, because why not? That's all I need, 1%. Oh my goodness, really? The debuff prevented the rock stack, that final 15th rock stack. No. All right. Hang on. Alright, wait, tweet. That's what I was gonna do. What do we got here, B. Daniels? Completed synergy for now, the other day. Ooh, nice, dude. You know the 4th one's coming soon, though, man. But, Thing, Torch, Invisible Woman. Good stuff. You're all prepped, ready to go when that final member joins. Dude, Gabe was really making it sound like Reed Richards is going to have a big impact on the game, man. I'm not saying gameplay-wise. He doesn't really deal with, like, the gameplay stuff. He's not the, it's not like the character design team, you know. He's not picking the abilities. But, just in general, I feel like we're going to see a lot of Reed Richards in the story. Man, it sounds like Karina's about to take over. Or this is all guesses, by the way, based off of kind of what was being said during the interview with Gabe. But it sounds like either Karina's going to be taking things over in the contest, or maybe she's not ready, and man, maybe she'll just like pass it off to Reed Richards. Like, I don't know. No, wait, that couldn't be. She couldn't pass it off to her because it's going to be a playable character. So, never mind. That was a silly thought. Forget I said that. But I do think we're going to see a lot of Mr. Fantastic in the story. While BG is caring about the plot of the game, it always skips. Well, Truth is, Miguel, it looks like I always skip, but I do always skip. And I normally don't care about it. Once a year is the only time I really care about the story. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. Ever since they started releasing like the more of the motion comics, like the story so far type stuff, it's interesting. But yeah, I do usually skip almost everything. So yeah. ABG, thanks for those inside information, Comic-Con interviews. Question, has anyone been complaining about the excessive amounts of energy needed for event quests lately? There was a lot last month. This month doesn't feel too bad. I don't know how you guys feel about this month's event quest, but I feel pretty good about it. Even if it does cost more energy, they give you units which like you can choose to, like, if you're fine on energy, you could just be like, okay, cool, I'm just gonna pocket these units. Or if you're feeling like, ah, man, it's costing me a lot of energy to get through this, well, then you could like buy the refills with those units. So it actually feels really good this month. And then like the you know, there's like two halves to this event quest, and the other part of it is no energy cost. So I think it's just, I don't know, sometimes like certain months have higher energy costs than others, it seems. But yeah, like last month's was brutal, and I think the one before that too. When you have a crush on someone, you tend to like what they do, and he's crushing on Gabe. Dude, listen. No. It was kind of what Super Dirty Pickle was saying yesterday. Just, I don't know, being around someone who's passionate about what they do, just make things more interesting, you know? Find a way. Sard also skips when near Gabe, so he cares for some's story. Wait, you're saying this now too, Star? Technically, you said it first. What was I gonna say though? I mean, okay. Here's the thing. I like this game. Surprise, surprise. That I like this game, right? As if I don't play it enough. Actually, truthfully, I hate this game. I hate every waking moment that I have to play it. No, I like this game. So, generally, things that you like, you just kind of like the people that made it. You know what I mean? I say generally because there seems to be a lot of people that play this game all the time and yet actually do hate it. And it's very confusing to me. Maybe they just make it seem like they hate it. I don't know what the deal is, man. Maybe they're just passionate and they like the game, but certain things piss them off. But then I swear there's people that are like, F this game is stupid. I'm gonna play for, I'm gonna grind and spend and grind and spend, and yeah. Oh crap, I forgot to fill my water jug before the stream started. I'm all out. Those people are the ones who crush so hard they pretend to not like their crush. Ooh. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. It's like a little bit of playground hair pulling, you know? I could see that. At Brian, read, yo, BG, in your interview with the Alliance War Kabam guy, what did he mean by the left section of the map was designed for RBG counter for Vincent, por favor? He's talking about red, blue, green, the you know, like the colors. You know, like they have RBG keyboards where they light up. No, I'm just kidding. It was RPG, as in role-playing game, and sometimes that's used to say like rock paper scissors style, where if you bring the right counter, you're gonna have a good time, and if you don't bring the right counter, well, you probably lost, or you're gonna have just a very bad time. So, yeah, you could think of it as like a rock paper scissors thing, where in Alliance War, early on in like in section 1 on the left side, it's Psychic Thorns. So you basically have to have a counter for Psychic Thorns, otherwise there's a high probability that you just aren't even going to survive the fight itself. You really need like that specific counter. So yeah, the RPG counters are usually like a very specific counter, i.e., rock beats scissors. Thanks BG and thanks Samwar for okay, we noticed. Yeah, sorry I missed it myself, but hey man, it's a good part about the chat. They got your back. All right. Oh, you know what pissed me off today, guys? I forgot about level up event. It's probably all right because I'm a little bit like short on gold anyway. Yeah, I've got 850,000, but I got to donate 440 tomorrow. Or just sometime next week. But anyway, I was going to do a level up, and I don't remember what I was doing, but like it was just one of those light bulb moments where like I wasn't in game, and I was just like, level up event. I need to do a level up event, or I need to participate in a level event. I logged in, and it had like just ended. I was bummed. But anyway, is Dale getting timed out for calling me a wussy? That's who you're talking about? Me? How dare you, sir? How dare you? I fought with everything I could, which wasn't much or anything, because I'm not a fighter. Oh man, you don't have. It's fine. You could let Dale be Dale. It's fine that he said that. Good morning, BG Enzo. What up, dude? How you doing? Hey, BG, just pull a 5-star Void and awaken him. Does he need max Sig to be endgame content planning on rank 5ing him? Hold on. Awaken him. No, he does not need to be max Sig. No, he benefits from having a high Sig level. And he's worth, investing Sig stones in all the way up, basically. But, are my 6 stars back? Oh, no. God, not for a while. Alright, I'll get those in the morning. Let's do this arena. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so it's nice to have him at a high Sig level, but no. Literally, Sig level 1, Void is a beast. He can do so much just at Sig level 1. He's going to feel a lot better at higher Sig levels too, but yeah. Sig 1's all you actually need. Would you vote for it in the buffs poll, and do you think it was right to remove previous 6 and add completely new ones, as they said they'll be buffing all from the vote polls? I think it's fine that there's some different options. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. What was I gonna say? Like, maybe we'll see the other options return in the next poll or something like that. But anyway, I did not actually vote. This time it didn't feel as important, to be honest. Let me go take a look again, though, at the champions. Let's see. Community Choice Champion Update Poll. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, Hulkbuster. Well, that's cool. I like Hulkbuster, so I'm happy with that. But okay, so it looks like, yeah, Abomination only got 1% of the votes, which maybe that's just because people don't like Abomination, but I really feel like Abomination was fine and that he probably should not even have been on the list. But okay, so we got Daredevil, Netflix, Hulkbuster, Iron Man, Ms. Marvel, Kamala Khan, and Black Panther. Yeah, I didn't care as much this time around. Last time I really wanted to see one of those mutants get buffed. This time I don't care quite as much. I didn't really want to see Iron Man get buffed. I kind of want him to be left alone. Actually, I wouldn't mind if they buffed him exactly, but you know, I'd rather see other champions get buffed over him, to be honest, because we have other versions of Iron Man. I mean, really, only one of them is actually good, but like you know, if they were gonna buff a version of Iron Man, I'd want it to be like, you know, buff Iron Patriot or something, you know. Or Hulk. Actually, Hulkbuster is a version of Iron Man too, right? So there you go. Daredevil Netflix. I remember Gabe saying something one time of like, I don't think he liked Daredevil Netflix or something like that. Maybe was it Gabe that said that? Maybe it was someone else. Something about Daredevil Netflix of like, I think he was asked one time, maybe it was on the MCOC podcast, the UMCOC podcast. Where it was like, what's one character you didn't really want to add to the game or something like that? I don't know. So it's kind of funny that character's on the list. Came in second. But yeah, I actually wanted to see, if I voted, it probably would have been for OG Black Panther. And second vote would have been for Hulkbuster. That probably would have been my vote. Yeah, it's something. It said. Oh wait. Yeah, he had said something about him on UMCOC. About Daredevil on Netflix. I thought so. Focus on the most famous champs for reasons stated yesterday. It's a mistake, I feel. Perhaps. Personally, believe the first poll, they had already decided to buff Colossus, so they put him against people they knew he'd beat. Same thing happened this time with Hulkbuster. You think so? I don't know. I think the first poll was pretty obvious that people were going to pick Colossus. Mostly because of the 2015 gem and just it was not really good 2015 mutants. This time around, I don't know. It really didn't feel obvious. I think they wanted people to vote Kamala. Well, they didn't, looking at the poll. I wish I could put it on screen, but I'll tell you guys. Kamala came second to last. So here's what the actual results were. 47% for Hulkbuster. 22% for 22% for Daredevil Netflix. 14% for Iron Man. 8% for Black Panther. 5% for Kamala Khan and 1% for Abomination. Looks like it was a little over 5,000 votes. Yeah, I would have liked to see Black Panther. Excuse me. Get updated. Black Panther Civil War, I think, is an alright champion. So at least there's like one alright version of him, but he's just alright. He's not great. And I think it would have been cool to have a much stronger Black Panther. I don't know much about the story, but I do remember seeing like Black Panther. Didn't you have like the Infinity Gauntlet at one point or something in like one of the motion comics? Like this when they introduced Civil War. He's got to be pretty powerful, I'm guessing. In like in the comics and the whole story of just the whole Marvel universe. If he was like wielding that thing at one point, you know what? I'm gonna look it up real quick. Or actually, yeah, someone just tell me, because I could try to look it up, but let's be honest, man, I know so little that I'd have to read for like 2 hours to figure it out. But like, don't you have to be pretty strong to even put the gauntlet on or something like that? I don't know. I remember in, what was it, Guardians of the Galaxy... Was it the end of the first one? When, like, Star-Lord touches the Infinity Gem or whatever. Oh, God, I'm probably messing this up. And, like, almost killed him or something like that because it was so powerful. It was the Infinity Claw? Okay. The reason I voted for Hulkbuster is he is XL and 2016, so he can help with variant and give option for rank up gems. It's true, he could potentially give pretty good options for variant 2, maybe even variant 3, depending on how they buff him. I'm surprised he isn't upset the duck wasn't on the poll this time. Yeah, I don't care too much about Howard the Duck. We got a cool duck already. We got Venom the Duck. That's all that matters. He did wield the gauntlet in Secret War. Okay. It was when they battled Thanos and won. Black Panther has all the fighting skills, super strength, speed, vibranium armor that reflects everything shot at him. Has some mystical powers to travel. Soul Realm. King of Deeds, etc. In general, though, he's not that strong or... Oh, wait. In general, he's not that strong or powerful. It's from a different person now. So, which is it? Oh, man, is he strong? Is he not strong? Yes, but he was part Celestial. Talking about Star-Lord, right? I'm still a tiny bit miffed at you shouting Sonic the Duck as the name for someone of the trivia the other day, even though it's on brand for you. I didn't say Sonic the Duck, did I? I think I said Sonic the Hedgehog. Which I was kind of thinking, like, I wanted to make a joke. I don't even know if the some people, I guess, found it funny. I don't know if it might have annoyed some people. But what was I gonna say? I was thinking afterwards, like, oh man, if they're like recording, that could have been an issue, because like Marvel doesn't own Sonic the Hedgehog, you know. But I think it was fine. I don't think they were like live streaming and stuff, right? It was just like the It's like just the trivia questions before the actual show, I think. I laughed, but you were within whacking range, so I took advantage. Oh man. Any tips to get good at this game? Yes. I recommend checking out the Dork Lessons channel first and foremost. Specifically his How to Fight Like a Ninja series. Oh, excuse me. Some of the later videos get pretty in-depth and things that you're not going to be ready for a while. Some things that are even like over my head at some point. But the early videos in that series, like how to parry, for example, it's a great video to watch. And if you put some of those things into practice, you know, it'll help your fighting ability. And there's a lot to this game. You know, it's not. You know, you have to like pull the right champions and rank them up and stuff like that to progress. But it's not only on that. It is a lot of like your own personal skill combined with the champions that you have, and they can compensate for each other and stuff. But yeah, like the better you get at fighting, the less you'll have to depend on you know, having good luck and pulling the right champions from crystals and stuff. Other advice. Actually, the second best thing I could probably tell you is to ask questions, and I know you're asking one right now, but just in general, as you're going along, you know, there's a bunch of people that stream this game. I think it's always a good idea to just hop in a stream, and if you have a question about something, ask away. Even if the person streaming doesn't see, other people in the chat may see and may help, just because this community is a very helpful one. So always got kind people out there throwing out some advice and stuff like that. So yeah, make sure to do that. Not just on, you know, not just in streams either. There's plenty of resources, Reddits. If you join an alliance, you can talk to your alliance about these things. And I guess that's like my next piece of advice is to join an alliance. Alliances are not for everybody, but if you find the right group of people, it can make the game really fun progressing along with those cool people and all that. So yeah, invest your units into masteries early on. You don't really want to be spending them on crystals, or you know, don't spend them on. Don't get a lot of revives and potions and stuff like that with your units. It's as you're progressing along, especially early on, if you're having to use a bunch of items to get through it, well, then you're just going to get stuck right after that point. And it's going to be this vicious cycle of you just dumping your units away in order to keep progressing. If you just kind of slow things down a bit, save those units, invest them into masteries while you wait to maybe rank up some other champions and stuff like that, then overall it might be a little bit slower to get through something, but you'll come out of it stronger. So yeah, good luck to you. What up, BG Glory? What up, dude? What's up, Gloria, man? Want to get good at this game, I recommend watching Seeding and learn how to use your wallet, BG 2019. Wow. Great advice, Oraplexian. There we go. Oh, man. This is the most noticed I've ever been in my life. Well, careful. Don't get too used to it. There's a lot of people in here, and I do skip a lot of messages. Not on purpose, but, you know. But still, yeah. Now, if you have other questions, feel free to always ask away. Like I said, I might not always see them, but hopefully other people do. Is this game worth getting into for a new player, or will you be far behind? It's worth getting into. I mean, here's the thing. If you compare yourself to someone that's been playing this game for years, yeah, it may feel like you're far behind. But Kabam, they're always coming out with ways to kind of speed up the progression, like the early game progression and stuff. And there's a lot of people that have been playing this game for years, and they'll go ahead and like make an alt account, you know, have a second, sometimes third, even fourth account. And every time they do it, it's, you know, they come back saying, you know, oh, Kabam has made this easier, it's progressing a lot faster. But yeah, there's no way to say it other than you're not gonna have the same roster as somebody who's been playing this game for years. This is the type of game where it's kind of a slower paced build up, but when you get there, it feels good. You know what I mean? When you can max rank a champion, it feels really good. Or when you beat a piece of content, it feels awesome. And I wouldn't really think of it in terms of like being behind or falling behind or anything like that, man. I would just say like the game's worth playing because it's fun, and in my opinion at least. And don't worry about your progression versus someone else's. Just play to have fun, pretty much. You don't like. There's not really like it's not like a one-on-one PvP system or whatever. So if you're like let's say me and you were to we want to fight each other or something like that, and you're like, oh no, I'm too far behind, I can't fight you. Well, we can't fight anyway. You know, so it's more of like your own personal progression is all you should think about. It's not really a problem not being as far along as someone else. But yeah, man, I think it's a sweet game. And also, this game is not going anywhere anytime soon. So that's the other thing, is like, if you're thinking, you know, by the time you get caught up to everybody and you're like in the end game or whatever people consider to be end game, and by the time you get there, like the game's gonna shut down or something. Think again. This game's not going anywhere anytime soon. This game has all kinds of tie-ins with like the Marvel movies and to a lesser extent the shows, but yeah, lots of like Marvel tie-ins. And one look at like Disney Plus and all the different shows coming there and all that, man, like, oh god. Like, if you start now, by the time those shows come around and people are people getting into MCUC, then you could be the veteran to those new guys, you know. But yeah, only say try it out if you enjoy it, play. If you don't enjoy it, well, you know, there's always plenty of other games out there too. Sound sick as a dog, BG? I am sick as a dog. My little brother turns 21 in 33 minutes. Pete, is it the one I met? Do they do events for comics too? Not for like comic releases, but they have like references to comics and stuff. I'm really not the best one to ask about that because I don't know anything about comics, but I mean, apparently, like the entire new game that's like being worked on is all about Secret Wars, which is a comic series, right? I don't know. I mean, technically, I think like there's a Marvel Contest of Champions comic series too, right? Yeah, I don't know how close things get to comics, but all the guys that work on this game, pretty big Marvel fans, so I'm sure there's some references. No, it's the next one down. That was Will. He's 3 minutes younger than me. Nick turns 21 tomorrow. Okay. Got it. I kind of forgot about that. IBG cleared 6.2.5 today. Any tips for final champion boss? Oh boy. Off the top of my head, it's honestly too complicated of a fight to just try to give you tips. I guess the only tip I have right now is to practice duel. Practice duel a lot. Spread it out so you don't like burn yourself out or have to spend units dueling, but you know, do 3, 4, 5 fights every day for, you know, a few days leading up to when you're going to do the run, if you know, unless you're just jumping in there like right now, but it is a good idea to practice as much as possible, because that final quest is long, and by the time you get to the boss, you're not going to want to leave until he's dead. I was going to say he's dead or you're dead. You're not going to want, yeah, but you're not going to want to leave, and it could end up getting costly if you're not properly prepared. What specifically you should be practicing, though, that's something that you're going to have to, like, watch. Excuse me. You have to watch other people do the fight, especially depending on the champion you're using. It looks slightly different. Like especially the last 10% is like probably the biggest thing to practice. You know, if you die getting him down to 10%, well, at least you're dealing damage. You're progressing, but that final 10%, you're making no progress unless you get those dexterities off. So, or the charges, prowess, whatever you call it. But anyway, so yeah, watch some videos ahead of time, do some practice duels, and close your windows is probably the last piece of advice I can give you. When you're doing the fight, make sure all of your windows are completely closed. And you also might want to be playing in a room that has carpet, because you're going to want to throw your phone out the window and or smash it on the ground. And I mean, you can still break your phone on carpet, but you know, it's at least a little bit of padding. Hey Brian, I have 4 younger siblings older than Legacy. What do you think about that? Bring them to Comic-Con next time, man. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, guys. Cannot wait for this cough to be done. Oh, man. Craig to both. M Rock is very loosely based on Secret Wars 2015, or more like it's inspired by the series. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be, can't be exact to it, right? It's, yeah, they gotta tell, like, their own story, their own spin on it and all that, too, you know? Can't just make a game out of whatever. Oh, are we talking about the champion fight? What's up, Heisey? Yeah, man. You did good, man. You did good. Would you recommend the game for your friends? Yeah. I mean, it like depends on who we're talking about. There's some people that I know they're not going to like this game, or probably wouldn't like this game, so I never tried to get them into it, but some people, clearly some people like this game. And yeah. What's up, tubes? Stop lying. Oh, man. Dude, you made it there, though, man. Dreamin' sucks. Dreamin' sucks. Oh, dude. Dude, I was dying laughing that first day. I was like, oh man, what are they gonna do if Heisey wins? They're not gonna say "Dreamin' sucks" into like during the live stream. They're gonna find some way to abbreviate it or something, man. Like it's not even that bad of a word, you know what I mean? Like sucks. I try to keep things pretty family friendly here. If I'm willing to say it, can't be that bad, right? But I was thinking like, oh man, Marvel, maybe they would have a problem with it for their broadcast. But no, man, they took the opposite approach, man. They like emphasized it a bit. They're like, this is Dreamin' sucks. Yeah, I was dying, dude. And then your responses. Any advice for your fellow competitors? Don't suck as much as dreaming. Oh, dude. I was dying. I don't think they realized that dreaming was someone else. That's true. That's fair. They might have thought, yeah, like when you go to sleep and you dream. Just like calling someone out. That's basically his name. He's just calling someone out, saying they suck. The guy said once I said it on live, then they were able to. Oh, is that what it was? Okay. Oh man, let's be real. That MSD kid crushed it. Y'all weren't being that. Yeah, dude. Exactly, dubes. I was saying, man, Dreamin' is like still talking a little bit of trash to Heisey about it in the Alliance chat and everything. Saying he lost to a 15-year-old. But the truth is, man, I don't know how many of us were there. Let's say it was like a few thousand in MCOC people that were at Comic-Con, right? Thousands of people lost to a 14-year-old, man. None of us were beating that kid. MSD, he won it, man. Like it was, he was the most deserving champion. What about the dude that accidentally dropped the F-bomb? Could they then say that? I don't know. I don't know about that one. She was so happy that Heisey lost. Yeah. Guy, how are you going to prepare for this fight, Heisey? Dreamin' sucks. Oh, man. Oh, man. MST is cool too, man. He was there a couple years ago. I remember him from the first time he went on stage and everything. I mean, of course, from the chats and stuff too. You know, it's not like he's been around in like his streams and all that stuff. He's got his own thing going too on the YouTubes and all that. MSD is 15. Well, oh, MSD in 15 plus years, but your age, Brian. That's true. That is very true. Sorry, guys. Oh, trying so hard to suppress it. Just keep slipping out, though. Wait, what is this? Where it went 1 word, 2 word, 3 words for them saying the prep plan? What is that? Is anyone still experiencing that glitch where you hit into the defender's block and they interrupt you with a special on like the 4th hit? Yes. Yeah, that still happens. It feels like it has been reduced a bit. I haven't noticed it as much, but they still get out of your block. It happened to me in war. Last war, I was fighting a stealth Spidey. Well, I mean, he didn't throw a special. He just like got out of it as I was attacking his block. Although I gotta say, it was off season, so I wasn't paying super close attention, and it was the global where small characters have a chance to evade. So it could have been that, but I don't think he evaded. I think it was he just, you know, as I was attacking to his block, backed out. If he had a special, he could have tossed it. MSD said skill, Heisey said dream, it sucks. Oh man. So they end up showing any actual gameplay footage of that new game they're gonna put out, or no? No, dupes. No gameplay. I have a feeling it's gonna be. I mean, they did say like 3v3. They did say it's gonna be very team oriented. Like you know, if you don't have people to play with, they'll even like pair you up with AI character type thing. So, but I think they said maybe that was like early on. Like the goal is to get people playing together. So I don't know. I'm thinking it's gonna be like a 3v3 arena combat style gameplay. But maybe not exactly like that. Because they also said they mentioned like some Game of Thrones style stuff with the different houses, the different factions. I don't know, man. So there might be some more to it, but it's the general vibe I got. All they were willing to say is that it was an action RPG. But action RPG could mean a lot of things. To me, action RPG always meant something more like Diablo 2, that style, but doesn't have to be. It's real time too, like with your. I don't think there's gonna be any turn-based strategy stuff. I'm pretty sure they said real time. So yeah. Some of the stuff looked pretty cool. So I don't know if the live stream is posted yet. Star, do you know maybe? Have you checked like the Marvel YouTube channel or whatever to see, excuse me, if they ever posted that stuff? Haven't seen it yet? Okay. Alright. So, they didn't show gameplay, but they did show, like, some of the character models and how they looked when, you know, you kind of, like, you built them up, because you get to, you get to have, like, 6 slots of customizations for each character and stuff. And yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like they mentioned that they want you to play like all the characters kind of thing. I mean, I'm sure eventually the game's gonna get so big where there's gonna be so many different characters and you're not gonna be able to play them all. But if I also had to guess based off of like how they make their money for MCOC, they probably want to keep it something similar where, you know, you can maybe like pay to unlock these certain characters or unlock them for free type of thing. So they probably do want you playing multiple characters like that, like a lot of them. And that leads me to believe that it's probably not going to be like an MMO style where you're kind of focused on one character, or even some of these other action RPG games where, yeah, you do stick to like one character for very long amounts of times. You know, you could play one character for in some cases like months on end type of thing. I do think it's going to be more of that arena combat style where you kind of jump between different characters for shorter bursts of action type of thing. So, yeah. Who knows? Sure, we'll see more in time. I saw the word, by the way, Star. I'm going to read that in just a sec. But first, B. Daniels sent over $1. Thank you very much, B. Daniels. Where's your last one at? Here we go. BG, who would you rank 5? Domino, Roke, Gulk, Morningstar, or Sentinel all awakened? Just wondering, no real need for any of them, but Domino is one I'm leading to. Who would you rank 5? Domino, Roke, Gulk, Morningstar, Sentinel all awakened. Just wondering, no real need for any of them, but Domino is what I'm leading to. I mean, if you don't have any real need for any of them, I mean, my choice is Sentinel. I love Sentinel. So I would personally go with Sentinel. But, yeah, if you don't have any real need for them, then just rank up whoever you want, you know. Domino is not a bad character. Seen some footage, you know. As I'm sure you have as well. But yeah, rank whoever you want. If you don't have a need. But yeah, I don't know, man. I love Sentinel. Is he part of the synergy with Warlock too? I can't remember. I know he's synergized with some of the other robots. Vision, I think Darkhawk, and I think Sentinel, but I cannot remember. Warlock and Sentinel, that is. But yeah, B. Daniels, thank you very much. Here's something else you might want to consider. Like, cause really what I would do is I'd probably wait and I would sit on it until I had an abundance of resources before ranking up someone just because. And I get that maybe you don't necessarily want to wait. You kind of just want to rank up somebody, have some fun, possibly. You might want to wait a little while though, until we see like the next variant or 6.3 if you need something for that. So I'm not saying wait forever, but it might be a good idea to hold out for a little while at least. Orange Juice sending over $1 as well. Thank you very much, Orange Juice. What's up, BG? Like an ice-cold glass of orange juice with a fully balanced breakfast. Your streams are extremely refreshing. Oh, man. Wow, dude. I could use some orange juice right now, actually. Get a little bit of extra vitamin C. You know what I mean? But, dude, orange juice, what a nice message. I don't know if I've ever been compared to or anyone's ever said that I'm part of a fully balanced breakfast. But thank you, man. I appreciate it. Wait, hold on. I must announce my presence, but read the word first? Too late? Wait, what? Was there something else? Did I mess something up? Dicer Jr.? Is that a name change? From, oh man, what was the old account you had? If that is the Dicer Jr. I can't remember the other name they used to go by. It was something from the Guardians movies. Oh man, it's escaping me. Turd Blossom, right? Turd Blossom was it? Yeah, there we go. Well, what's up, Dicer Jr.? Super Dirty Pickles sent over 2 as well, saying last. All right, hang on. Everybody has a need for Domino. Are you guys serious? She's absurd. She's great. Don't get me wrong. But I do not have... Crap. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't have a need for Domino. She would ride the bench for me. We already have Domino on defense. I cannot use her Alliance Quest or Alliance War offensively. And I wouldn't use her in quests. But, I mean, she's a great champion, of course. But, yeah. Turd burger. Wow. Oh, man. She would not. You are being difficult. What? I could rank 5 her right now if I wanted to. She's at rank 4. I used her in Variant 1, and I think that was the last time I used her. Too cool for Domino SMH. Oh, man. It's not too cool for Domino. It's... just don't have a need for her. Like, I have Omega Red and Namor for rank 5 mutants. You know what I mean? I don't have a high level Red Hulk. I don't have a Massacre, period, as a 5-star or 6-star. Half my rank 5s ride the bench. In fact, most of them do. That's, yeah. True. You don't like to end fights in 10 seconds? Oh, I do like to end fights in 10 seconds, but I haven't pulled Ghost yet. Still waiting on that. Alright, hold on. I need to go up and read this word before it gets lost. Abstruse is the word? Abstruse. I mean, it sounds like obtuse, but there's too many changed letters in there for that to be the same. Abstruse. What the hell is abstruse? But you do have a ranked Corvus. Well, I have a rank 3 Corvus. I don't know what to do with Corvus either. He'll probably go to rank 5 at some point. But right now, he's only sitting at rank 3 too. Oh, he said, oh, unranked. Okay, okay. At NYCC, FaZe told me he gets really mad when I share ghost vids in war chat. Did he? Oh, man. That's funny. Abstruse. You know what? Abstruse, it sounds like a bird. And I'm not even just saying that. It actually sounds like a bird. Because there's lots... Aren't there a bunch of different birds that start with A, B, maybe? Like ab... Nope, actually, maybe not, because I can't think of one. Aardvark. Armadillo. Not a bird. I'm guessing bird, though. Abstruse is a bird. It's a desert bird, I want to say, that eats scorpions. Albatross? Or it's albatross, right? Yeah, there we go. There's one. Basically. Wait, what do you think an aardvark is? Wait. Oh, this might be embarrassing. Is an aardvark not a bird? Hold on. Hold on, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. Oh no. Oh my goodness. That is not a bird. Holy crap. I was joking. These are jokes, guys. uh, aren't they the llamas that suck up ants through their mouth tubes? Well, that's an anteater. Or, I mean, maybe these guys chew too. I don't know. Hold on, okay. The aardvark. Dude, what a sweet name. Can I just say, I should have known more about aardvarks just based off the name. The aardvark is a medium-sized, burrowing, nocturnal mammal native to Africa. Is the only living species of the order Tubulidentata? Something like that. Although other prehistoric species of genera of Tubulidentata are known. Excuse me. Okay, what are the differences between an anteater and an aardvark? They are altogether different species. Anteaters belong to the suborder Vermilingua, and aardvarks are the only living species of the blah 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 blah. Aardvarks are found in Africa. Anteaters in Central and South America. Anteaters have whatever. Well, you learn something new every day, guys. What can you say? I never claimed to be a smart man, alright? Brian, do you think Arthur from the show Arthur was a bird? Arthur is an aardvark? I never even considered it. What about aardwolves? What? Is that a thing? Okay, what's the definition of this word though? Is it a bird or what? God. I blame it on my sickness, all right? My illness. That's why I didn't get it. Anyway. I guess, you know what, I gotta check and see how I'm doing, because tonight's the last night of villain use, right? Yep. Did I meet the minimums? Oh, good, I met the minimums. We're good. We're good, people. I'm safe to sleep tonight. I did not meet my arena requirements, though. Did not do well in the arena this round, either. God. Crap, minimums? Oh no, Pete. Were you not on the list? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, you guys might have noticed that I lost my streak in this arena while I was building the infinite streak. I was at like a streak 11 or something like that. And my top 5 stars were on cooldown at the time. So I was throwing in my 550s. Normally not a problem. Just got to pay attention a little bit more. 83k? Oh, Pete. What are you going to do, man? You're 217k short. But yeah, I died. I was up against the old Holy Trinity team. And I beat Ghost Rider. I was using Quake. Beat Ghost Rider. I died to Blade. Just a annoying AI and just generally a fight that was like impossible to win. And then I went up against Stark Spidey, and I was like, "Oh, I'm totally fine," because I had Medusa, so I'm like, "Yeah, Medusa will crush Stark Spidey." Stark Spidey 5-hit comboed and killed me instantly. Rip streak. Felt bad. Okay, abstruse adjective, hard to understand. Recondite? Esoteric? Hold on. I can't be saying that word right. Recondit? Recondit? What is this word? Can I get a pronunciation? Hold on. Wait for it. A little help from Google, who's sponsoring this video. Or stream.
Recondite.
Oh, Jesus. Recondite. The definition is little known. Abstruse. Wow. Let me see if I was saying abstruse correctly. And you can find Google on your local computer machines or at the library. And it's free to use. Thank you for sponsoring this video, Google.
Abstruse.
I was saying it correctly. I mean, of course I was. Duh. I mean, Google does own YouTube or somewhat. That's true. Brian! Finally caught the stream live. Welcome, Darren. With Elsa being capable of some nasty and defense, Domino may be your new best friend. I don't really know what Elsa can do. I feel like I'd probably run her over with Omega. But maybe not. I never got a chance to like do a testing stream with her. I actually don't have her at all, not even as a 3-star, which kind of makes me very sad. ABG, how do you feel about Dave saying real champions read the nudes? Wait, what? Before fighting at the Be the Boss tournament at NYCC, knowing you frequently do the exact opposite, did you feel attacked? Dave could never attack me. We're like this. But I did feel personally attacked, yes. No. I read the abilities. Alright? I've read them. I've asked for help in reading them. That's usually what I do. Lately it's like, hey, we're going to do a testing stream. Let me read through these abilities. Or see if someone is willing to hop on Discord so that I don't have to. Brian just finished Act 5 with all 4 stars. Venom the Duck MVP. Oh yeah, dude. Venom the Duck. Pulled 5 stars Starkey and Red Hulk after. Thoughts? Decent pulls, I'd say. Good pulls, man. Good job getting through Act 5, though, man. Getting through it all with 4 stars. Well done. Very well done. But yeah, good pulls. But I think I would have been better off using Kamala or... Wait. Using Kamala for hype instead of Sim Supreme. Thoughts? Well, Pete... I don't think so, but maybe. Does Kamal have an ability to get rid of the what's it called? The power gain off of hype? She can do something, right? Like her special one. I don't know. I didn't read her abilities. Wait, every hit of every special nullifies 100%. Really? Every hit of every special? Wow. Huh. I need to watch the stream, but the charger is so far away. Thoughts? Coffee bean. Get some coffee in you, and let's bean it up together. No, I don't know. I'm only going to be streaming for another 10 minutes or so. So, factor that into your decision if you want to get the charger or not. DG, who is more worth an Awakening Gem, Medusa or Hyperion? They're both very worth an Awakening Gem. It's a really difficult thing to say like which you should give it to. There's some Here's the thing. Hyperion, I would say... his Awakened ability absolutely matters. And there's a noticeable difference between having Hyperion Awakened and not Awakened. But it's not as big of a difference as Medusa Unawakened versus Medusa Awakened. Because Medusa Unawakened, you don't get any Furies, period. Which means you can't use Medusa for Caustic Temper, where you need a Fury and Poison Immune champion, essentially. Can't use her for Buffed Up. Her damage output just in general is significantly lower. She doesn't have the defensive auto block. So yeah, it's... Medusa needs it more, but I find Hyperion to be the stronger of the two champions. Hyperion is one of the few champions that I feel like has gotten stronger over time, actually. And it does. Some of that does... all of it kind of has to do with the nodes that have been introduced over time. Where it just seems like Hyperion... He's not a good counter for everything, but he's a good counter for a lot of things. A lot of the healing nodes and just enemies that heal in general. With spamming Special 1, able to... and the Despair Mastery, able to negate that stuff. Some champions you need to apply an armor break, which... well, no, they both have armor breaks, but... like something that was more special for Medusa. Hyperion has that as special too, even. Dealing with enemies that have higher attack is easier with Hyperion because of his natural power gain. Where you can get more openings in without having to worry about like parrying and stuff. All the buffed up stuff, they can both do that. They can both do Caustic Temper. But yeah, it just feels like Hyperion, his staying power is better than Medusa's. Medusa's still awesome. That's why this decision is not easy. You might just want to give it to whichever champion that you enjoy more. I don't know, man. It's tough. Like, some of the other factors to consider get a little... I don't know what the right word is for it, but for example, like, let's say you already have multiple champions that can handle Caustic Temper. Well, then it's not a big deal to add one more champion to that list with Medusa. But if you didn't, then it could end up saving resources if you're able to, like, you know, bring both of those champions for something like that. You know, it's small things like that that would have an impact. Really, probably should just give it to whichever of the two that you prefer playing. IBG, I saw in NYCC that while blocking a combo from the opponent, they were able to parry the second, third attack. How to do that? Basically, it's kind of exactly what it may seem like, where you're actually just trying to parry the second attack. You know, you can try to parry the first one, and if it misses, you can lift your thumb up, like, between attacks, and then try to time it again on, you know, the second or third attack, or whatever. I don't know if that's supposed to be a game mechanic or not. Sometimes we talk, I mean, we're actually talking about this yesterday, how, like, certain things feel like it should be part of the game and certain things don't. This one, to be honest, it never really felt like it was supposed to be part of the game, but it's been this way for, I don't know how long, actually. maybe forever. Maybe I didn't know about it up until whatever patch people started doing it more and stuff. But I don't know. It never really felt like it was supposed to be something that players were able to do. So it's possible that it could get changed at some point. But yeah, it's helpful. I don't do it a lot myself. It's something that I probably should practice a bit more. But it's especially helpful for certain enemies where they have ranged attacks on their first hit that can't be parried, but you can parry like the first light attack of their combo. Like Infinity Man. Parrying the later hits in the combo have been around forever. I have a recording dating back to Infinity Man, but if I remember correctly, I've done it since I started playing. Okay. I mean, Infinity Man's probably when I remember it myself, or you know, one of those champions where it was like actually important to do it on like a second hit. But it probably, I believe it was around longer. I don't know. I guess the reason why it never really felt like it was supposed to be a game mechanic is because like I don't know, to me, like a parry was always like you don't like you're open, you know what I mean? Like your guard is like down, type of thing, and then you block at the same time that they're attacking, and technically you're doing that when you're parrying like a second or third hit, but it feels like the window of like you not blocking is like too small for it to be a parry. But I don't know, man. For all I know, that could be intentional. It could be by design, and it could be here forever, or it could be changed. I don't really know. It's one of those things where I wish Kabam would kind of, you know, comment on it. Like one way or another, and just be like, oh no, yeah, that's part of the game mechanics. That's, you know. Parrying fencing is like the way to earn right a way to attack the opponent type of deal. I mean, parry could mean different things in different games. For sure. I don't think it's like a. I know parrying in World of Warcraft actually is just essentially you don't take any damage, and then it your next attack is faster. I think it's reduced by like 50% or something. So if you attack once every 3 seconds and you parry an attack, it'll take like a second and a half off of your timer, where you just react faster type of thing. Parry just means to deflect, I believe. Yeah, I believe so, right? Feel the hit stun. I feel like hit stun on block in general is too short. Yeah, I mean, I think that's part of the problem, right, Pete? Is that's why the AI is able to get out of the attacks when attacking into block. Which to me, that doesn't feel right. It feels like if the enemy is blocking, as long as you're not slowing down your attack or whatever, it feels like they shouldn't have an opportunity to get out of that until your 5th hit. Which, I mean, it always worked like that originally. Here you go. Official, ward off a weapon or attack with a counter move. Okay. Yo, BG, if Omega Red hit the 5-star arena again, how much do you think he would go for? Oh boy, I don't know. a lot. I mean, a lot for a repeat champion, but not a. I mean, okay. So here's the thing. Omega Red, he's one of the best in the game. I would say there's like. I guess this has changed over time. We've got some good champions released recently, but I would say like Omega Red at one point was like part of the big three in my eyes of like, you know, in no particular order, like, you know, Ghost, Omega, Corvus, like those being like the big three. And then this year we saw a lot of really good champions. Like Thing, I would add to that list. It's part of the big four. And then we got, I don't know, man, we got a lot of other champions where I think we're only starting to see how strong they actually are, like Warlock, you know, and others. But I guess what I'm trying to say is Warlock, or I'm sorry, Omega Red is extremely powerful. And the thing about Omega Red is that, you know, even if somebody has him, it would be worth going for in the arena because he needs to be awakened and he benefits from a high sig level. So I think that would drive scores up versus someone like, I don't know. That's a good example. I mean, Corvus, it's really helpful to have him awakened, but I guess he doesn't need high sig level. So anyway, you guys get the picture. Yeah, I mean, still, it'd be a repeat champion. There's a lot of people that already have Omega Red one way or another. People, you know, got crystals, or he's been around long enough, naturally got him through regular 5-star crystals, got him the first time in the arena. I think he could go around 45 to 50-ish. I think Omega Red would compare to Thing, who just had a rerun. Possibly. I feel like people underestimate Thing and just how powerful he actually is. But that's probably the yeah. What else can we really compare it to? That's probably the best thing to compare it to. Is the Thing rerun. Really, man, I honestly think Thing should have went higher in the rerun. Like, I'm glad he didn't. But, man. Thing is so stupid. I don't know what Kabam was thinking when they gave Thing his awaken ability, man. It is so stupidly strong. Especially combined with all the other abilities that Thing has. Like, I don't know, dude. It's pretty nutty. Warlock donated $2. Thank you very much, Warlock. Saying, good evening. I've come in the shape of a lizard. Take many forms, but today I am in heaven. What? Anyways, how are you feeling, good sir? Also, I talked to the God of Thunder, and he said that it is your birthday. So happy birthday from the Lizard King. Lizard King Warlock. This is my first time ever seeing you. I have no idea who you are or who you may represent. I'm sure this is the first time. But Warlock, thank you very much, man. Shout out to the God of Thunder for letting you know that that was my birthday, even though it's not my birthday. The God of Thunder, oh, he loves to play those jokes. Like, we go out to eat at, like, Applebee's, Fridays, something like that, you know? And he's always like, oh, yeah, it's this guy's birthday. And they gotta sing the song and all that. Oh, God. So embarrassing. I hate it, you know? That look killed me. Oh, man. Oh, what a coincidence. Lakers bodyguard is in the chat. Huh. You remember that's the lizard people, obviously. BG, you think there will be 7-star champs in the far future, or what's your opinion on if, like they did a Legends rarity? I think at some point there's going to be 7 stars. I just hope that it's not anytime soon, and I hope that there's other means of progression before we hit 7 stars. You know, that was one of the things that I was talking about with it feels so weird saying the executive producer. I know, like, not everyone. If I just say Luke, not everyone's gonna know. And if I just say producer, well, technically, he's the executive producer. So I feel like I have to say it, but it sounds so weird, man. Anyway, though, I was talking to the executive producer about it at Comic-Con. And he said, you know, at some point they're going to have to add 7 stars to the game, just, I guess, because of the way, like, the scaling works. Which, to me, didn't make sense. I didn't question it, but it didn't make sense because, like for the opponents, by the way. I'm not saying, like, for us. For the opponents, they would have to add 7 stars for the scaling. But I thought they fixed that when they, because it did used to work that way in Alliance Quest. Where what's it called? The enemies were actually capped out, and they just didn't get stronger, even when your prestige increased. But then they fixed that, and they could, like, scale infinitely. So I'm not exactly sure if there's, like, something that I don't know, like, under the hood of the game, you know, as to why they would need to add 7 stars. But anyway, so we talked a bit about it, though. I can't remember how it all started. I think he was talking. I think he was the conversation first started when he was just asking, like, you know, if we were happy with, like, the current level up system, what we'd like to see. Didn't make sense to me, but I didn't question it. Well, the conversation moved on to more interesting things, Dubes. He said it was, you know, even if they were at it, it wouldn't be for a while. But he was asking me, like, what I would want to see from a 7-star. You know how, like the 5-star has the ability where you can time it and gain the extra damage. 6 stars have adrenaline. What would even make sense for a 7-star? What would I want to see? And man, that's something that I never really put much thought into. I didn't have an answer. I was for once speechless. And then, yeah, we kind of changed the subject after that because I couldn't think of anything. But I did, you know, I want to see another form of progression instead of just adding another star. I did make a point to say that, and I think, you know, I think he understands it too, man. You know, I'm sure he knows that people have stopped playing the game just because, what's the point? They're just going to add another star type of thing, right? So, like, eventually you have, like, I don't know. Eventually there has to be a 7-star, probably. But they need to do more with the, like, 6 stars than they did with 5 stars. There needs to be, I mean, gear, items, whatever. That's always, like, the best way that I can think of to get more out of 6 stars is, like, okay, you got the max level, and then well, now you got to gear them up, and boom, that's like a whole nother progression system, extends the lifespan of them, all that good stuff. And then, yeah, eventually when there's, like, you're out of options to make them stronger, okay, well, you know, the game, it's got to continue. So you'd have to add, like, a 7-star and then have, like, even more ways to progress them, I guess. I don't know. But I mentioned this yesterday. The only thing I could think of off the top of my head for like a different form of progression is when a character is maxed out. Let's say a 5-star. You got a 5-star at rank 5, level 65. Um, Once you max them out, you unlock an objective to essentially master that character. Like they give you basically a quest, right? An objective quest, same thing. And once you complete that, you unlock more power for that character or whatever. That was the best thing I could think of. I talked a little bit more about that yesterday, but I think something like that would be really cool. There's definitely other ways to do it outside of gear, which they seem very averse to. But yeah, I mean I definitely said that. Like I don't want to just see a 7-star. It's not something exciting. You know, we talked for a long time, man. I honestly we could have kept talking. We could have kept talking. I don't know. I really enjoyed talking to him because he doesn't really like hold back on the info. I always wondered like if we recorded that conversation, maybe he would have to hold back in some ways, but he knows what's going on in like every area of the game, and doesn't hold back in the conversation and has a lot of interesting questions. But yeah, one of the things that he was asking is like, what, like, am I happy with like the current level up, the current progression system, and what would I like to see to make me happy playing this game for years to come and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure they're looking into doing other things other than just saying, okay, here's a 7th star. But what color would the 7-star border be? The most important question right there. BG, I really want to see a way to convert a 4-star to a 5-star, but it costs a lot of resources. I think Legacy was actually... So Legacy was part of the conversation too. It was like the three of us talking. And he chimed in with like... I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was something along the lines of... like something like that. Like, I want to say maybe he was talking about like kind of like evolving them, like putting two of them together, kind of thing. I don't know, man. Have to ask Lags on that one. But yeah, I don't think anyone really just wants to see them at a 7th star. I feel like they know they can't just do that. But I'm not against a 7th star in the distant future. I just don't want to see it anytime soon. Anytime soon. Like they added 6 stars too early for my liking. You know what I mean? At some point, it was fine. They added 6-star, but they did that too early. And I do not. I told them straight up. I think they messed up when they released Cavalier crystals that allowed people to get 6 stars like they did. I also said I'm sure it made them a ton of money. So, I mean, from like a gameplay perspective, I think it was a mistake. From like a business perspective, it probably wasn't a mistake. I don't know. Maybe it may like I kind of wonder about that sometimes. Like from a business perspective, they made bank off of Cavalier crystals. People chasing 6 stars and all that. But I wonder if that leads to more burnout and then people like stopping, whereas to have that like that more of like a slow burn to it, you know what I mean? Of there's still gonna be people like chasing 5 stars and really still chasing 6 stars because whenever they dupe their 5 stars from the calves, that gives them more 6-star shards and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know, man. For the health of the game, I don't think it was a good idea. Or to be more specific, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't matter as much that 6 stars are in the calf crystals, but the like the new 6 stars, the featured champions being available as 6 stars, I don't think is a good idea. I think the way they did it with 5 stars was better. I completely lost my mind, and I'm just 15 minutes here. What? I don't know what that means. Anyway, it's getting a bit late, so I'm gonna head out of here. Business perspective, they rushed it, was too fast. They should have taken their time and gained more money. Possibly. It's hard to say. I try not to even look at things from like a business perspective. I just try to think about like, like what's healthy for the game overall. But of course, that is something that I'm sure Kabam thinks about as the business perspective. Raid Shadow Legends does something like that where you sacrifice champs to up rarity of champs. Okay. Like Pokemon and animal husbandry. What? That'd be cool. Wait, we could marry animals? You talked me into oblivion, mate. Well, it is a live stream. Should I sit here in silence? 7-star champs picture should have bananas as a border. What? The power of the banana. Who's better, Corvus or Hyperion? They're both fantastic champions. Depends on the situation. Only 500 more miles to go tonight. Pandora, here I come. Oh, be Daniels, dude. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna end the stream and go throw up. Just hearing 500 more miles. Good lord. All right. Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Ronan, shout out to Ronan for sending over 20 big ones. Thank you so much, Ronan, if you're still in here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.